yes, this is tactical red, and I don't understand why McTominay. It's something in McTominay's contract where he has to play every game because he keeps coming on and we do nothing. We won the game 1-0 against Sociedad, but we had a shocking, embarrassing performance for me. Why did we bring McTominay on and go for a back three? That killed the whole game. We didn't do anything after that. We had one shot on target. Our attack is sloppy. We don't. Ten Hag, all I know that what he's done in this team, he's created a good defense because of Martinez. Martinez is, to me, one of the best defenders in the world, and I know people might think, how can you say that? But my eyes don't lie to me. My eyes do not lie to me. And with that defense, with Martinez there, regardless, we don't concede goals. We can see that clearly. Shaw stepped up, Delo stepped up, but everything else, the attack and midfield, the possession base and the attack, we don't do anything. We don't create chances because we don't keep the ball properly. And when we play our proper teams, we get battered and we get embarrassed. All the teams dominate us and we just nick results. We cannot continue to play like this. We have to improve. And obviously this is Ten Hag's first season, so we have to give him one season, but ultimately he has to find out his players. But for me, the bringing on McTominay consistently, keep bringing him on, keep giving him minutes. Is it something in his contract? I don't know, because he does nothing. Bruno Fernandes, if you don't think Bruno, like for me, Ten Hag, if you don't think Bruno Fernandes is as good as that number 10, because for the last couple of games you shifted him out on the right and now you started him on the right and he plays rubbish on the right, just drop the guy. Just put the guy on the bench. Like, be a solid manager and say, look, you're on the bench because you're not performing. Simple as that. Trying to force it. Like, honestly, drop the guy. Like, you drop Sancho. Like, it's easy to drop Sancho. It's easy to drop other players, but you can't drop Bruno Fernandes. Why? He's not our best player. He's only scored 2 goals this season and a couple of assists, if that. He's not had a great season at all. And when you actually watch him for 90 minutes, he plays shocking. Ronaldo's not getting any chances. We're not creating any chances. And for a player like Ronaldo, yeah, he's not Rashford. Yeah, he's not Martial. He needs the ball in the box. He needs to be moving back and forth. But we're not doing that because we don't keep the ball enough. We don't keep the ball. We don't build the play. We don't hold the ball in the final third. So how can we create chances? We need to develop our attack. Our attack is our biggest issue. The reason why we are finishing in this position is because we don't score enough goals. If our goal difference was higher than Real Sociedad, we would have came on top of them today. But we didn't. Because we don't score goals against these rubbish teams. We should have battered Sheriff and Omnia, but we didn't. We just nicked 1 goal here, 1 goal there, 2-0, whatever, 3-1, whatever the game was. Like, we're not scoring goals. Our biggest issue in this team is that we do not score goals. That is our number one issue. And that is not a surprise, because when you see Man United previously, last season, Ronaldo scored all our goals and none of the other players scored. Our issue is goals. Like, it really is a big issue for us. We really don't score goals. We really have an issue, and we really need... Like, we need to think about how we're going to move forward. Ten Hag needs to really, like, with the directors, who I don't know if they're any. I don't think Joe Murto is any good anyway. He's rubbish, to be honest with you. But these directors really need to sort it out, because this team is not performing attackingly and in the midfield. I mean, we bought Eriksen and he's inconsistent. Casemiro is not a ball playing midfielder. He's not a ball playing midfielder. He's okay. He's nothing special. He's just about as good as McTominay on the ball, but defensively he's way better than McTominay, and his mentality is way better than McTominay. That's why he's in the team. But Donny van de Beek, he's a player that needs the ball to be in the final third for him to be effective. He's not effective in the centre of midfield. He's more effective up the pitch. Ten Hag needs to really get this team going in attacking wise. I don't know how he's going to do it, but for me, I would change a lot of things in this team. Bruno Fernandes cannot be a consistent player in the team. That's number one for me. Ronaldo obviously cannot be either. We need to. I think we need to buy another midfielder more than anything. People talk about we need a striker, or probably a striker too. Actually, let's be honest. We need a midfielder and a striker right now, because this team is shocking. Or an offensive player that scores goals. A Cody Gakpo, yeah, get him or whatever. That's what we need, because at this moment in time, we are dry. We cannot create the chances, and Ten Hag has not developed this team. And today he got the team selection completely wrong, and the substitutions even worse. And he needs to really, he does this every now and then. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure why he does this. I really don't know I don't know why he's doing this. But again, it's a settle-in period. It's the first season. There is no doubt about it, and there is progress But the only progress that we've made is in that defence. And obviously that's good. That's a good thing, don't get me wrong. But that's the only way we've progressed. And now we've gone in Europa League. And I think if we play any team who can keep the ball well and create chances, I think we are most likely going to lose. I think if the team can create chances, more likely we'll lose than win. We're reliant on the defence too much. I think that defence is great, but it needs help from the attacking players and the midfield. The midfield aren't doing their job right at all. Like, there's nothing happening in that midfield. And people was attacking Anthony and Sancho. And look, we don't have Anthony and Sancho. And look at how we are attacking, shockingly. So I don't think people should be so much on Anthony and Sancho. At least with Anthony and Sancho, when they're on the pitch, they provide width. They can get at fullback. They might not have the best of games, or especially Sancho, but there is still a threat. And then there's still a balanced team. Anything else that we've done is not balanced. So yeah, that's what we need to do. And, Ten Hag just needs to move forward. And he needs to improve on his in-game substitutions and his obsession with McTominay. It needs to stop. It's becoming a bit obvious now, to be honest with you. So anyway, I'm Tactical Red. This is Tactical United. Man United win 1-0 against Sociedad, but play shockingly. And now we have to play an extra 2 games, which is unfortunate. But what can we do? This is what Man United do. This is what we do. This is what Manchester United do, and we just need to improve massively. We need to improve our team massively. We are way behind, and a Sociedad team, we can't compete in Europe if we can't keep the ball. Like, this is just how it is. Like, and some of these players, they don't know how to keep the ball. They don't know how to keep the ball. They don't know how to build attacks, and they don't know how to sustain attacks. And I think there needs to be a lot of training, because we did it in 2 games against Tottenham and Chelsea, but why not anymore? That is an interesting question. But I believe the reason why we can't sustain the way we did against them 2 is because the players such as Bruno Fernandes, I think Fred gave us more energy. And I think with the energy, I think Eriksen is good on the ball, but I think the energy-wise, he's shocking. And I think Fred was in that midfield against Tottenham particularly, and set the tone and the pace, and was one of the best players. And I'm not saying he's the best player or he's the answer, but we need a midfielder similar to that ilk who can keep the ball well, has a lot of energy, and is very technical. That's what we need in our midfield. I'm Tactical Red. This is Tactical United. Everyone have a good day or evening.